Tell us a little bit more then about the co-op model there, because we probably are burying the lead here for our listeners who want to know more about that. So how is it similar or different from the other schools that we know are famous for their co-ops, Northeastern, RPI, Drexel, University of Cincinnati, and so forth?
Yeah, that's right. And in fact, there was a lot of commonality in the founding of this institution to some of those. The difference is very dramatic insofar as one, our co-op experiences are mandatory for all of our students. 100%. It's a degree requirement. But two, we organize very differently around it. So when a student enters the university, the freshman class actually comes in. We divide them into two cohorts, which, because we're all scientists and engineers, they're the A and the B cohort. Nothing more romantic than that. So into two cohorts. And these cohorts, throughout their time at the university, rotate through the university in opposition to one another. So when one group is in class, the other is in a professional placement in industry, in a federal research lab, in organizations across the country and across the globe, in their field of study, in a professional role, a paid and integral role in an organization appropriate to their educational outcomes, that reinforces the degree program that they are seeking. They start this in their first year. In their first year, they go through two of those rotations. In their second year, they go through two of those rotations, and so on throughout their entire education. We partner with these companies, and we partner with about 600 companies worldwide to provide opportunities for these students, not as observers, but as mentored and integral parts of their teams. So take a chemical engineer. Over the course of their entire education, they are in this rotation. And as they are advancing in their education, they are advancing in their career. And they graduate with an outstanding degree from one of the top engineering schools, science schools, and business schools in the country at the undergraduate level. And they also graduate with 2.5 years of professional experience in organizations appropriate to their discipline. Where that's important is they not only get to learn ideas, but they also see them in context. They see them under pressure. They understand how organizations work. They understand how teams work. They understand how ideas get moved through a process. And in so doing, they bring a lot back to the university. That informs not just what they do in their placement, but it also informs how they engage their education once they get back. So the student body here behaves very differently in a lot of ways than a traditional student body as a result.